Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Rangers Shadows of Almia. In the last episode, we took on the Sinistru, climbed Almia Tower, disabled the barrier, but Isaac's been captured by a nefarious trap. So it's up to us, President Blake Hall, the leader of Team Dim Sun, the herald of the Shadow Crystal, the person causing all the darkness and shadows in Almia. Ha! See, it's the title of the game. Is up there, and we are the only ones who can take him down. The final episode begins now, guys. The thrilling conclusion to Shadows of Almia. Who will win? We're gonna find out right now. By the way, I have an extra Magneton. The one on this floor kind of attacked me off screen, so that's a thing that happened. Anyways, are we ready, guys? Up to the top. The point of no return. Actually, we might still be able to go back, but basically, we're here at the end now, and things are about to get pretty scary. So, Altru Tower computer. Still very glitchy, still something definitely going on here. Can they really control all this darkness? Can technology really encompass the power of darkness? That's a very good question right there. So the machine's certainly having some problems, but and it's continuing to control the Pokemon. Even the outer reaches of Hia Valley being controlled now by oh no, Old Lady Winter being attacked by an Abomasnow. Thanks, Obama. The volcano, also under control. The furthest reaches of Almia now. Nothing can stop this machine. Even the Haruba Desert under control. Overseas even. Very, very scary machine. The level of power and control for just one person. Blake Hall, the madman, he must be stopped. All the Pokemon in the world are suffering. Well, at least of this world. Apparently, you know, other regions don't care. And they're like, oh, Almia's being taken over. We could send the Pokemon champion to deal with it, but meh. And their rangers take care of stuff there. We don't give a shit. So, that's the way that works, unfortunately. So, the Incredible Machine reaching level 3. We just explained this, Marcus. That's okay. So, just problems everywhere. Even the operators want to go help, but help us by being operators. It's your job. No, we have to leave it up to me. I'm the only one. I'm the chosen one. No, I did get the Vatonage style. I didn't give me that Vatonage thing to Sven or Keith. Heaven forbid Keith. So, we have basically the world, the Union, relying on us and us alone to take on the power of darkness. Have faith. They have faith. Can't let them down. Here we go, guys. Meet your final battlegrounds here. The Incredible Machine, Heath, Wheeler, and Blake Hall, the Shadow Crystal. The stage is set. Let's do this. Oh, you're being snarky now, aren't you? Oh, you're a snarky one, huh? Anyway, he's Blake Hall. We know this already. So, yeah, it's the name of your father. Yeah, indeed. How you feel about that, Mr. Daddy Issues? Well, I guess he's apparently honored by it, so, etc., etc. Yeah, I went through a lot not to see you, I kinda just did this to stop you! A smidgen too late, uh-oh. So, I guess the Sinistru got the last laugh after all. They held us up a bit, and the Incredible Machine has reached full power, guys. He has control of every Pokemon in Almia. That pose is way too fabulous. Anyway, just maximum fabulousness there. What can we do? We're just one ranger against every single Pokemon in Almia. Every single Pokemon. But free will, free will is too important. Yes, you can use them. You can do a lot of good perhaps with that. But it's not worth sacrificing free will. It's not worth letting the Pokemon suffer. No one person should have this much control. They even mention, you know, using Pokemon as soldiers, a topic that really Pokemon doesn't talk about. I mean, the last mention we had of soldiers really was Lieutenant Surge. Very interesting. I guess, is Almia like a different country? Is it like at war with Kanto, per se? Could that be a thing, a war between rangers and trainers? It's a very interesting concept. Could rangers capture Pokemon trainers' Pokemon by circling them? I wonder. Anyway, Wheeler, of course, wants to step in here. Oh boy, I wonder what he's gonna use against us. Wouldn't possibly be more Bidoof, would it? No, you wouldn't be that bad. What, 10 Bidoof this time maybe? Be kind of fun, Judo Chop Suey. Brooklyn Rage! No. Oh boy, it's a Bidoof, isn't it? It's a Bidoof. It's not even multiple Bidoof, by the way. It's a Bidoof. By the way, would have been really happy if the Bidoof had its own boss screen. That would have been the most hilarious thing. Alright, gotta go to full power. Oh, that was such a hard boss fight, guys. I don't know if I could handle that one. It'd be really funny if I leveled off this. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna level up off this, but it'd be really funny to play a game where you actually manage to level up off of a Bidoof. Be a little bit silly. Alas, not today. So, really? You're gonna... No! Can we stop up the Bidoof? Good! Thank you, Blake. See, you have some... Wow! You just, like, spun punch that guy. I thought he was gonna fall off the edge there and he just kills his associate, just like, sick of your goddamn Bidoof. Die! Alright, well, Blake Hall's gonna dirty his hands himself. I guess Heath is out Pokemon, so Heath is just kind of here to be a plot point, perhaps? I don't know. He's just like, Wheeler, shut the hell up. I'm done with your crap here. This is dumb. Stop it. Yeah. Oh, well, this is true. I mean, we had to fight that back in Ranger School. Hey, you know my name! I'm so honored, sir. Now you'll know who kicks your butt later on. So, he's going to, monologue again. So, basically, his power, come on, get to it, get to it. Yeah, I know, once it hits midnight, you'll reach level 3 and everything's going to go to heck. Etc, etc. Can we just fight so I can stop you and be a hero? It'd be cool. So basically, though, he's explaining that the Incredible Machine has the ability to summon any Pokemon in the world to fight for him. So he's now searching the entire world for a Pokemon fit to fight us. Apparently the machine is powerful enough to make his coat kind of fly in the wind. Interesting. But, so much power. Herds alone, he can control everything. Boy, it's a power trip. Alright, he's found a Pokemon for us in the Herbert Desert. What could it possibly be? Is it a Scarupi? Is it a Hippopotamus? No, it's something a lot more sinister than that. Inside of Hippodon Temple, he summons a Dusknoir of all things. I mean, come on. In a Pokemon game like this, you really expect to not have a Dusknoir boss at some point. It's like the epitome of evil in 4th gen. Well, there's one Pokemon a bit more evil than even Dusknoir, but we'll get to that one later. Anyway, okay, now you're in a monologue again. Great. Let me fight the freaking Dusknoir already. I guess that doesn't make its way all the way from the temple. So, blah blah blah. Yeah, I know, Isaac. You final genius. Oh, there you are. That was quick. Hi, Dusknoir. How's it going? I'm going to capture you today because I have the Vatonage style, so if I capture you, you can't use them anymore. Kind of useful. So, although for some reason the boss Pokemon don't get added to your party either, even though they have the same little thing above their heads. I don't know. So we have a Dusknoir to fight. A sort of warm up, I guess. Round 1, begin. Dusknoir. So creepy, that little thing in its chest. Such a weird looking, it's just such a weird Pokemon. It's disturbing. And then again, most ghost Pokemon are disturbing. Please don't have fireballs by the... No! Okay, good. I was gonna say, how would you know my one Nope, he knows my one weakness. The pink flames of death. My one and only weakness. Gosh darn it, Blake Hall, you've done your research. Oh. Well, he has lots of pink flames of death now. So, just try to get your circles in. He does have quite a bit of health, so be careful with that. And then, whenever you have a chance to... Okay, here we go. It's another pink flame. How did that even hit me? How does that even remotely work? Oh. Okay, opportunity to attack. Oh, good opportunity to attack. Go, 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 go. There we go. Dusknoir taken care of. Even as scary. I mean, I guess we definitely are a bit over-leveled. I mean, doing all the quests will pretty much do that to you. And capturing all the Pokemon, but it's not like we have much of a choice. I mean, we want 100% the game. You kind of have to. So, get ourselves a Dusknoir. But, that's not going to be it. That's not the final boss, guys. It wasn't that. It's not going to be that easy. You know this. But we've at least proven our worth here. And we leveled up, most importantly. So we're now at really high level. What was it? 42, 41. 93 HP, not too bad. So, unfortunately, you know, the problem is, yeah, we beat one, but he could just summon every Pokemon in Almia to fight us eventually. Eventually, we're gonna lose. Eventually, well, actually, I don't know. We'll just keep leveling up, and eventually we'll just, I don't know, be like an unstoppable force beats an immovable object sort of situation there. The power of leveling up. But, no, it's not going to be that complicated. So, yeah, he can't lose unless, you know, he does something stupid. Or unless, oh, we do have the yellow gem. Forgot about that thing. If we have all 3 gems, we can turn off the Shadow Crystal and stop the Incredible Machine. So, no, we can win. Yeah, Heath might have forgotten to mention the fact that, we don't have the gem. Yeah, we have the gem now. We have all 3 gems, Blake. We can destroy the Shadow Crystal. What you gonna do about that? Yeah, Blake's a little pissed, but, yeah, all they need to do is keep one. I mean, they tried pretty hard. To be fair, we did invade their tower and kidnap it back, so it's not like, I mean, the Sinistrio tried. At least Heath tried. If it wasn't for Keith being a bumbling fool, we wouldn't have had to fight them so many times for it. But oh well, we now have the yellow gem. But what Pokemon are they referring to? They keep referring to that Pokemon. Could it be? I mean, it makes sense. He would be the final boss. Can we do? Yeah, he's basically bad-mouthing Heath. Once again, vanilla monologuing, or I guess dialoguing. It's a little different. Instead of a monologue, at least it's a dialogue. And Heath cares. Aww. But Blake does not care. It is just a one-sided love. Alas. Uh-oh. Who said that? Who's that Pokemon Ranger? It's Seven! Seven! Oh boy, that's a terrible joke. Jeez, you know you're being a villain monologue when even the people outside can hear you. It's kind of sad. So here we go, we have all 3 gems. Can we destroy the Shadow Crystal in time? Maybe we can get lucky. Maybe we can defeat Blake's plans without a hitch. In a video game? Yeah, right. So here we go, they ready their gems? The final charge begins now. What you gonna do about it, Blake? What you gonna do about it? Well, he's gonna unleash that Pokemon, that's what he's going to do. So here we go. Midnight has arrived. The time of the final battle is upon us. The Darkrai is here. And you know, of course, that Darkrai is going to be your final boss. It's a freaking Darkrai, for goodness sake. The original Guardian of the Shadow Crystal, now under control of Team Dimsun. Remember, they did capture Darkrai. So, unfortunately, the power of Darkrai itself is enough to make that Staraptor pretty terrified. Darkrai, viciously scary Pokemon. It needs to be stopped if we're going to have a chance to get the Shadow Crystal. I mean, it was the original Guardian of the Shadow Crystal, even controlled, and it's going to protect the heck out of that thing. We have to defeat a Darkrai itself, the Guardian of the Shadow Crystal, in order to save the world. Well, this is about to get interesting. One of the most powerful Pokemon in existence. I mean, how fitting a game called Shadows of Almia, the endgame Pokemon would be. You know, the epitome of the Pokemon of darkness itself. And, you know, Vatonage once again to bring light to the darkness. Well, Vatonage be strong enough to fight a Darkrai. Well, if the villains will stop monologuing, we'll find out. So here we go. It phases in through the ground because it can do that apparently. Team Dimsun's Darkrai. Alright, we can fight you. I'll fight you. We can do this. Hero fixated. Hey, you're villain fixated! I don't have a better comeback than that, I'm sorry. Wheeler, can you just shut up, by the way? You're just really annoying. You know, but you think it would try to stop them before he goes to the machine to control him. No, but I'm just gonna stand here and be a silly head. So Darkrai heads over to us and doesn't fight us, actually. He's just gonna kill us instead. I don't know how our Mischievous got sucked in. It doesn't have legs, but unfortunately it just puts a shadow. It's not gonna bother fighting us. It's just gonna suck us into the darkness, into the nightmare itself. The world of darkness. A world of no light. No return. Uh-oh. Well, this is awkward. Usually they let us fight us first, but who's that? We were saved! Who was that red-headed hero? No, it couldn't be Ron Weasley! That's right, it's Keith. He's back to help us out just in time. He managed to recover from his injuries. And for once he does something useful, finally! He actually acts like a freaking ranger. So, we've been saved by Keith. But luckily for us, he's gonna take the yellow gem. So now we don't have the yellow gem. Now, I guess a lot of assault against us won't actually be able to stop the plans because they have the gems. We're just here to get in the way and meddle now. So, what you gonna do now, Blake? Even if you kill me, you still won't get the gems back. We can still stop you. Well, unfortunately, he's not very happy about this outcome. There's a level of power beyond level 3. Level Dark. Really? Level Dark. That's the best you can come up with. Okay, Level Dark. Clearly, this isn't going to be the thing that pushes the computer to go insane and bad things will happen. And, oh no, you mustn't do that. Oh no, how dare you be cliche. But, Level Dark, the ultimate power of darkness. Even Heath, the most loyal to Sinistrio, he's like, nope, nope, just nope. This is all of the nope. Oh boy, that looks violent. Five of those symbols above Darkrai's head. Driving the Darkrai absolutely insane. Raw power, raw control, bringing out 110% of Darkrai's power. Level Dark, the forbidden power of darkness. Can our lights, like, pierce this? I'm being cliche now too. This is just, there's only so much I can say while they're monologuing, okay? So, the Darkrai, gonna take out the Staraptors first. Oh no! Not our friends! Well, they're not gonna actually wait. Oh. Wait, he's not... Wheeler was secretly our friend all along! Yeah. No, actually this Darkrai is going insane and it's taking out Wheeler instead. It's no longer under Blake's control, unfortunately. This Pokemon has gone crazy. Refuses to listen. It now has the power of man and Pokemon under its control. All of the darkness belonged to Darkrai. Things supercharged, and Heath is like, nope! This is terrifying. I'm going home. Bye. So Wheeler's been killed. Blake, seeming a little unnerved now that he's lost perfect control. He's being snuck up on by Darkrai. Hi, buddy. Let me take you to my home. It's the world of nightmares and darkness. Bye! So Blake Hall, you've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Being sucked into the darkness, which no one can escape. I like how we're just sitting there like, oh, we're just gonna let this happen. Yeah, Blake's kind of a dick. He can go suffer for a bit. So basically, Darkrai going on an insane rampage now. We even have to save Blake now. Just sucked into the void. A rampaging Darkrai must take pure power to calm this guy down. And this darkness spraying around the tower, this darkness won't let them get close. So we can't stop the Shadow Crystal until this Darkrai has been calmed down. We have to single-handedly take on a Darkrai. Not even just a Darkrai. An insane, power-crazed, 110% overcharged Darkrai. Oh, I don't know what the percentage would be, it doesn't really say, but I'm making assumptions for dramatic effect. Darn it, it's a technique that performers use. We do things and we exaggerate and we just be silly and it's just kind of a thing. So luckily Darkrai isn't going for our face anymore. In fact, we can just kind of, well, okay, we can't leave because Darkrai Shadow's just like, nope, gotta fight me. Yes, that was the point of no return after all. So here we go. So, you kind of hear their voices, trapped in darkness. They can only see darkness, surrounded by nothing. Must be torture, really. Can you imagine having no senses, just wallowing in perfect darkness? A true nightmare. This is just gone out of control. I'm sorry, Darkrai. I know you're just being controlled, but, oh, guess I can't get the machine. Yep, we have to fight you. It's guarding the Shadow Crystal. We have no choice. Let's fight this Darkrai. Here we go! The final battle, guys. No, kind of normal music, though. It's just the gem guarding music. It's a little unfortunate. Okay, well, we're just gonna go ahead and charge up our Styler. And let's go! Wait, what? That's a 0. Uh-oh. Well, turns out we're not actually able to do damage to this Darkrai. Some people wondering, okay, so how do we win this fight? The answer is we don't. Nope. Game over, we lose. Darkrai wins. We're just done. No, it's your usual cliche. Oh no, this Darkrai is so strong. Let's fight for a little bit and then realize we can't do anything and get our butt kicked by it. Ow! Rude. I'm lucky he didn't suck us in the void there. He just kind of punched us in the face. So Darkrai has closed up his mind and won't let the power of friendship inside. Truly, we need a light to pierce his darkness of its anger and rage. If only we had a styler whose definition means to bring light to the darkness. What was that term again? The Vatonage styler. Just be kind of helpful. Unfortunately, it's Staraptor turn now. We don't have much time to enact our plan, or we're gonna Almia will be taken over by a Darkrai of all things now. Is the operation a failure? Have we lost? No. Not the Tears of the Princes have anything to say about this. The gems have begun to shine. The red gem, the blue gem, even Keith's silly little yellow gem. It's here to help us out. After all, remember the story. Tears, the princes were the king was the one who had gone crazy, and it was the princes who were. Actually, wasn't the princes? Wasn't because the princes were fighting? I don't know. Point is, lore, prince things. We got some light to help us out, and we have a stellar with the 3 pendants inside. Don't forget. So we have parts of these gems inside our styler, and it's about to get supercharged by the light of the crystals itself. Here we go. The true power of the Vatonage styler. With this, we might actually be able to pierce through Darkrai's defenses and make it our friend. Here we go. Supercharged styler, guys. Alright, Darkrai. Can't really do anything over here either. It's like dark, just crazy darkness everywhere. Anyway, you ready for this, Darkrai? Let's do this! I have prince power now. The power of princes. Let me show you my Vatonage. Here we go. The final battle for real is this time. In fact, it even has its own unique music finally, so you know it's for real. You can see our styler is supercharged with the light. It will allow us to pierce Darkrai's defenses. And now it just kind of becomes a normal boss fight. So it'll shoot dark balls everywhere, and it's pretty big shockwave as well. But yeah, I thought it was gonna shockwave. Nope, it was just dark balling everywhere. That's the shockwave. It's a pretty big shockwave, so watch out for it. It will hit a pretty big distance. Not as big as you would think it would hit based on its animation, but still pretty big. So it's the usual so far. Just kind of avoid the darkness and just keep circling it. Probably should have just gone for some damage there, but oh well. It's gonna do some more balls, but we can avoid it. Oh, barely avoid that one. Oh, that's a new exclamation point. Oh, there we go. Giant Vortex of Evil. Okay. So basically avoid the center when that happens, and be careful. And now, as you can see, little dark pulses will be appearing throughout the area as well, so you have to also be careful about that. It's gonna get more difficult as we go. It's the final boss. That's what you expect at this point. Yeah, lots of projectiles there. We're gonna kind of have to avoid those fairly often. Okay, we can avoid that one at least. All right, let's get a chance to attack here. There we go. Okay, gonna do more projectiles. I was just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna cancel this time. It's just gonna be easier that way. What are you doing now? More projectiles. I can dodge those though. Here we go. Shockwave, I believe this time. Oh, that shockwave barely got me there. Okay. Still, he's over at half health. We can still make progress here. Luckily, you get 2 sources of dark defense, so instead of taking 10 damage, we're taking 4. So that does help out immensely. Oh, well, that's a thing. There's kind of evil coming from above. I mean, it just kind of comes back in and then goes back out, and it gives you a huge opportunity to capture it. So, not actually that hard, but that's pretty much the slew of its attacks, and that was the final boss. Yeah, that was the thing. By the way, note that it has an ability called Dark Power. Keep that in mind. That will be post-gamey sort of stuff, actually. So, 'tis a thing. But with that, we've calmed down the Darkrai, we've stopped its rage, we've freed it from the control of the Incredible Machine. So, Darkrai, now our friend, will let us get close to the Shadow Crystal and destroy it once and for all. We've been victorious. No one can stand our way now. Blake Hall is actually still in the Nightmare World, luckily, so he can't stop us. So, with that, it's time to get rid of the Shadow Crystal once and for all, guys. We have prevailed. I do love the music in this game. It's so fitting. It's just I don't know, this seems so perfectly creepy. It's so interesting. Anyway, so with that, the source of Almia's darkness, the Shadow Crystal, the source of Team Dim Sun's power, the Shadow Crystal. We have won. The war is over. Light has been victorious against the darkness. Hi, Darkrai! Gonna go ahead and free those people? Cool. That's a good Darkrai. I mean, they're evil, but they don't need to suffer forever. So if that Darkrai is like, yeah, you're a jerk, but you know what? I don't care anymore. I have a friend. His name's Lucky. He's pretty cool. So, yeah, you guys are alive. I saved your butt. You better be thankful. So, oh, yeah, of course you would think it's him and Wheeler. No, I saved you, you dunce. Little Bidoof, crazy person. But Blake seems a little confused. A lot, well, you seem really, you should remember what happened. But actually, because the Shadow Crystal's gone, well, we're gonna learn that better. Why are you here, Professor Hastings? How'd you get up here so fast? I mean, Barlow can make sense, because he was kind of in the area to begin with, but yeah, if the Shadow Crystal gone, Blake's been snapped out of the power. The power of darkness was controlling Blake as well, apparently. He's been trapped in a nightmare for some time now. He's been in the thrall of the Shadow Crystal this entire time. Doesn't excuse his actions, unfortunately, but that's why he was evil. And here, the diary completed, restored, given back to Blake. The words of his father, who he abandoned and left behind. We're gonna get some backstory here. Oh, this music's so good! It's so fitting. It's so nice. So here we go, the backstory of Blake's childhood. So Brighton, his father, fearing for the future of Almia, he was looking for oil, needing to find energy. Because without energy, how is Almia ever going to survive? He finds the Dark Stones, full of energy, full of promise, but also full of darkness. 6 months later, he discovers the Shadow Crystal itself. Unfortunately, he couldn't get at it because they had the Darkrai at the time, so they weren't able to ever defeat the Darkrai, but they were content with those Dark Shards, etc., etc. Dream Energy. The thing that Almia actually was, or Altru was trying to purport there, Dream Energy. That was Brighton's dream after all. Wyatt Hall. Interesting. Not quite the same name, White. Actually, it's supposed to be Blake versus, it's supposed to be White as in, White Hall versus Black Hall, essentially. So, he used to be White, but unfortunately that Shadow Crystal has a blah blah blah. Basically, we'll see how it goes. Basically the White turns black. So he reaches his 14th birthday. Well, actually, he was the one who changed it from black. It was perhaps the power-hungry obsessions of his father. Perhaps Brighton wasn't so bright as you would think. So, even in fact, Brighton himself sacrifices his son to the Shadow Crystal, offers his son's soul to the Shadow Crystal itself, staining his soul forever with the nightmare of the Shadow Crystal. Boy, you're a crappy father, Brighton. Just saying. So, basically, 14 years old, he gets tainted by the Shadow Crystal's power. Not even dated at this point. Brighton realizes his mistake, realizes that the Shadow Crystal is just too terrifying to control, but it's too late. It's absorbed all those negative feelings, and it's stored it as energy. And now Blake has been trapped by all those negative feelings. Just a tool of the Shadow Crystal now. And Brighton, powerless now, driven from power. Blake's taken over at 16 years old. The black, no more white left, stained forever with shadows. Well, not forever, because we stopped it. Shadow Crystal was the evil thing all along, I guess. That's why the Darkrai was guarding, I suppose, because that Shadow Crystal's pretty scary, apparently. So the diary's over, but the story behind Blake's transformation from the good sun into darkness, the Brighton's part of the plot here, his mistakes. But with Operation Brighton, we finally redeemed the man, who unfortunately doesn't seem to be alive anymore, but yeah, basically, etc. Gems, we already know this. So Black turned to white once again. Unfortunately, a little too late. I mean, he still has atoned for his crimes. He's still, even possessed, he still did a lot of terrible, terrible things to the world. But he's learned about the 3 gems, and under the control of the Shadow Crystal, all he wanted to do was destroy them and get rid of that Darkrai and take it over himself. So he was looking to find Team Dimsa in order to find those Dark Shards and find a way to defeat the gems, to defeat Darkrai. And, well, we beat him to it. We got those 3 gems, and we Once again, Vatonage, piercing the light and freeing him from the darkness. Destroying the darkness for good this time. Willie is just like, what the heck's going on here? Just, oh, the plot is so freaking good here. I love it. Just the music in the background, everything is just such an interesting part of the game. So, going to custody. We've defeated Team Dimsun, disbanded. Its president now in our custody here. But we're gonna let him walk out on his own accord because, you know, respect. We're gonna respect it. We're not gonna tie him up. He can turn himself in on his own power. And thus ends the story of Altru's third president, Wyatt Hall. Oh, the music here, I seriously can't get over how fitting it is. Just so well done. Hi, Barlow, how's it going? They've rescued Isaac. He probably target cleared that thing. Yeah, that's true. Isaac definitely was a hero of the day here. With that, you can just feel your character's exhaustion here. It's been a long fought battle, guys, but we've done it. The Union, the Rangers, successful. Almia has been saved. Etc, etc. Let's just continue. Pour praise on me, I appreciate it. Hey, we don't want any Call of Duty crap in here. I'm just, okay. Anyway, let's not ruin the moment. Let's try not to ruin the moment. So, a day of despair to a day of celebration. The usual words, here we go. Operation Brighton complete. Mission clear. Quadra Ranger pose! Very awesome. I haven't done a Ranger pose thing in a while. Anyway. So there we go. We've, well, they were kind of used up here. They fulfilled their purpose. So, take a look over there. The Shadow Crystal. Now just clear. Drained of all its darkness. The gems, basically, they've had their purpose. They've stopped the Shadow Crystal once and for all. And with that, the story of Almia's darkest hour, is complete. And the light flowing from Altru Tower, once a source of darkness, now a source of light. The pure Shadow Crystal, purified Shadow Crystal, I guess. Pokemon return to normal, no longer in pain, suffering, no longer controlled, never to be controlled ever again. They've been freed. Well, once again, like I've said, Almia is saved. And peace once again returns in a new dawn. Yeah, it's not even that creepy dark cloud. Also, how did it go from midnight to dawn in about 2 minutes of play? I mean, we fought Darkrai and that's it. Darkrai battle takes 6 hours? 7 hours? Not whatever how many hours? Who knows, but point is, we saved the day, and once again, Vatonage, a really appropriate word for the end game of this game. They could not have picked a better word, Vatonage. Just, it's the little things that they do right in this game are just so good. The volcano freed, Hia Valley freed, the desert no longer being sandstormed to death. Once again, peace is returned. And that about wraps up the story of Shadows of Almia for us, guys. The Go Rock Quads, they had their performance after all. The citizens of People Down doing the creepiest looking wave in the world. Just party, celebration! The light has been victorious! It's all that matters. Gotta love the Go Rock Quad music, though. So good! It's kind of funny how they used to be villains, though. Now they're like a celebrated band. So the Rangers are like, okay, they don't care, we forgive you. I mean, I guess the Rangers are pretty forgiving. So, he did target clear, of course he did. Oh, Barlow, you're such a crazy guy. Anyway, Isaac finally able to take a day off. Gonna spend the day with Melody. You've earned it, Isaac. You've earned it. The gang's all here. The original trio here. Barlow apparently was just bawling his eyes out at me. Hey, Barlow, you should be a top ranger for all you've done. How many target clears you did to save the day. Completely. Oh, hey. Hi, Keith. You're here, too. Forgot about you. Yeah, we've come a long way, haven't we, Keith? We went from capturing Bidoof in a schoolyard as just students, people who didn't even know how to wield a stellar, to wielding the world's powerful stellar, the most powerful one in the world. And truly grown Keith. And yeah, he has messed up behind all this time, but he's finally paid us back. He did save us. If it weren't for him, we would have been trapped in a world of darkness, and Almia would have been doomed. So, Keith did earn his stripes after all. Rhythmy was absolutely useless. She didn't really do anything. So much of it is like she's kind of built up as a character early on, then she just kind of accomplishes absolutely nothing, but that's okay. I mean, whatever happens, happens. So, this song, by the way, apparently they turned the song into a song about, even though this is the same music they always use back in the first game, so I guess they changed the lyrics to reflect upon the King of Almia and the princes and all that stuff. So, just like the old stories, I guess the mysteries of the world are always a little bit based in that lore. So, we've pulled a long night, but, Barlow has one last mission for us. Really, man? Come on! But no, it's a good mission. Our final mission, guys, go home, see your family, and be proud. The world's one and only Vatonage styler. We saved the world, guys. We've done it. We've saved the freaking world. Not giving us a Star Raptor because he used to be a jerk. Could just fly there back there, but no, we have to go the long way. So, our victory lap here. We've saved the world. We finally make it back home. Heading through Vienne Town, everyone cheering for the hero who saved Almia. That's us. That's us. We did that. That's me. But, I don't know, there's just something about this scene right here that's just so touching. After everything, he heads home. The hero gets to head, like, how many games have the hero head home to just see their family at the end? That's just such a touching ending, in my opinion. So good. Just, the pride of everyone. You've become pretty much like you go in this game. You go from a student, a newbie who doesn't know anything, to being pretty much the hero of the world. I don't think many other games really encompass that spirit as much as this game does. It does a really, really good job of just making you feel like you're the one who's actually playing too. You're not some other character. This is your story, not some other character's story. You rose to the top. You did it. You saved this world. This game presents such a good and compelling game world to me. It's so good. So yeah, we're gonna eat, go to bed. It's been a long day for us, but we've done it. Get a pat on our back here and everything. They're proud of us. Yeah, that's what I just said, Mr. Guy. So, with that, guys, our hero goes to bed. He's earned himself a nap. And that is how Pokemon Rangers Shadows of Almia ends today. So, the Shadow Crystal, once again purified. Darkrai, even Darkrai is having a good time. He's like, yay, everyone's happy. I don't care if I'm supposed to be evil. I don't have to be evil. I'm a good guy, too. I mean, Darkrai's aren't inherently evil. They're just the Pokemon of darkness. Doesn't mean they're evil, necessarily. Don't judge a Pokemon based on the color of its power. I don't know. There we go, guys. Credits. Pokemon Rangers Shadows of Almia. The story is complete. Don't you think this is even remotely close to us being done at this game, though, guys? We have oodles of post-game content to do today, and we will be doing all of that in the next episode and several other episodes. Just to put things in perspective, we're going to have about 20 quests to do still, and capture all the rest of the Pokemon, because we haven't captured everything yet. We haven't just discovered all of Almia's secrets quite yet, guys. So all of the, we still have to get all of the Pokemon to complete the browser. This game is far from complete, guys. So, but, you know, the story is done. We've completed the story. The plot is over, and let me tell you guys, it's been a wild ride. This is by far my favorite Pokemon Ranger game, and honestly, maybe even my favorite Pokemon game in general. It's just the plot. You don't expect a plot that to be this just spot on correct. Like, I mean, it's nothing too special, to be fair. It's not the most special plot in the world, but just the little things they do, I think, there's just something special about this game. I can't really even explain it. There's just something about this game that just has this spark, this feel-good feeling, like I explained in the beginning. It's just a feel-good feeling that you get when you play this game. It puts you in the shoes, and it makes you feel damn proud of what you do, that like very few other games really do. I can't even explain what exactly it does, but whatever they did with this game, they just hit the nail on the head. Just that perfect combination of elements to just make a really damn good game. So I'm really happy I've been able to bring this to you guys. I had a great time, and I hope you guys did too. You guys certainly seem to, and I always appreciate that. So, Pokemon Ranger, we have saved the world, guys. Game's far from complete, but for now, you feel good. Shadows of Almia, the end. Thanks for playing, and thanks for watching, guys. So, just because I have to, in order to, it's not going to automatically save, is it? We're going to get autosave. Oh, we're going to get some records, though. So, we've walked almost 30,000 steps, geez. 868 conversations. Checked that many targets. We've saved 41 times, I mean, I guess it makes sense. I've had a few times I've had to do multiple episodes, but yeah. I've ridden 85 Pokemon. Yeah, see, 20 quests to take care of still. So, 20 quests to take care of still. All at once. It's going to be quite a few episodes of doing quests, let's just say. What else do we have? Our best partner was Pachirisu. I mean, we kind of use them all evenly, so it makes sense that the one that you get at the beginning would be the one that you use the longest. 719 Pokemon captured. That's why I didn't run away from my battles. I didn't want to. I wanted to have a perfect 0 for no runaways, just because I always think that's kind of fun. 22 assists. We were not much of an assist thing. We used 322,000 plus line length, feet of capture line. Over 9,000. It's over 9,000 loops. And 221,000 experience points. Crazy stats going on there, guys. Crazy stats. I guess we're saving automatically anyway. Okay. Well, I hope this video renders properly or I'm kinda screwed. Thanks for saving automatically, game. Be a douche like that, why don't you? Alright, guys. We're here back at the title screen. Pokemon Rangers, Shadows of Almia. I'm not going to run it much longer because I want to make sure this video runs properly. It's already a long video as it is. But this is LuckySevenDX signing out. In the next episode, we head back into the continue screen here, and we begin. 20 side quests to do, plenty of other Pokemon to capture, the browser to be completed. We're not done yet, guys. We may have saved the world, but we have to conquer it. And that begins next time. So this is LuckySevenDX signing out. See you all in the next episode of Pokemon Rangers, Shadows of Almia. Bye-bye.